All right, hello, hello, test, test, 1 2 1 2. All right, cool. But anyway, hi, hello there, and yeah, your eyes are not deceiving you. I am live on a Tuesday of all things. So, yeah, if you're wondering why I'm live today, it's because I had to, let's say I had to make an executive decision. Like, well, I mean, y'all can look at a calendar. Like, the month is fastly ending. I'm still not done with this game, and I still have to get to my mystery title because I don't like to skip out on that. And it's one I think I'll have a experience with. But yeah, it's like I never like to skip out on the mystery title. I know some concessions had to be made, but yeah. I didn't think 100%ing Tui would be this arduous of a task. Heck, if anything, I think that even if I was just beating the game normally, it would be quite a task because this game is big, and and I don't know Tui like I do Kazooie, because Kazooie I know like almost the back of my hand, and even then I still forget things. So yeah, ugh, excuse me. So I have made the executive decision to try and stream every day this week. So hopefully I can get through Tooie, and then we can get to our mystery title, and just, well, we won't be beating the mystery title, but then again, when do I ever? It's more so just like a look-see at it. But I am fully intent on beating Tooie. Goat Pack, yeah. I know. I just got it done explaining why I'm live on a Tuesday, but a long story short, I'm going to be streaming every day this week to close out February and beat this freaking game. So we can get to our mystery title, because as much as I would like to bleed February into the next month, I can't, because I have plans. I have plans for March, because a mascot March can't be impeded on, because that's probably going to take me a while too. Not as long as this game, but still. But anyway, to get you all up to speed, last time we streamed this game, I decided, hey, I actually have all the worlds unlocked. I don't want to go back to Grunty Industries, so I didn't go back to Grunty Industries. Instead, we finished off Hailfire Peaks, or at least as much of Hailfire Peaks as we could. And today, I still don't want to go back to Grunty Industries, because if anything, I think it'd be smarter to do the rest of the worlds and then save Grunty Industry for last, because I do have all the worlds unlocked. So we're heading back into the clouds. Because, yeah, just after that stream on Sunday, I was just like, wait a second, I have all the worlds unlocked. I don't have to be here. At least, not right now. But yeah, we finished off as much as Hailfire Peaks as we could do, and we're about to finish off Cloud Cuckoo Land, because I believe we can do everything out the gate. Because, I mean, well, this is the end. We have nothing left. We have nothing left to learn, and we can't exactly backtrack to the last level of the game now, can we? Anyway, who's this doofus? Fancy a little physical exercise furball? Not really. Yes, you do, Banjo. Shut up, Kazooie. Right, I'm Mr. Fit, and I'm really fit, I am. So fit, in fact, that if you can beat me in 3 events, I'll give you my fitness gold medal. That's nice. It is, actually. As you can probably see, event 1 is the high jump. The bar's set at my best height. All you need to do is jump over it to win. So yeah, this is Mr. Fit. And Mr. Fit has challenged us to some fitness challenges, a triathlon, if you will. And the first one's the high jump. Oh geez, that was choppy. I think that's the choppiest it's been all game. But yeah, the first one's the high jump. Also, fun fact, for some reason, they brought Mr. Fit back for nuts and bolts. Like, I kid you not, this is the first time we see this guy in the entire series, and the only time we see him in the entire series until nuts and bolts. But anyway, we cleared the high jump. How did you do that? Never mind. We'll move on to event 2 when you find me. Yep, there he goes. I need to be like Mr. Fit. I did get on a treadmill last week, but I haven't repeated that since. I just needed to get my mind off things, really, but yeah. But yeah, it looks like event number 2 is a sack race. Thankfully, we happen to have a sack. Unfortunately, there's a bird in it, so we gotta fix that. But yeah. Welcome to Cloud Cuckoo Land. It's very high above the clouds, as you can see. So high, in fact, that you can actually see the entire island from up here. The island being the Isle o' Hags. Also, those are some familiar-looking bees. But yeah, we got a lot of places we can go. We got Mumbo's Skull. We got Humba's Wigwam. There's higher places we can achieve still. And there's a problem. There's a problem. It's our good friend Canary Mary. Hey Banjo, it's that crazy canary woman again. That's me. Now how about another race? But the handcart's still down the mine. Don't worry, you can use this clockwork mouse I found instead. Clockwork mouse? Are you mad? Oh yes, go on, jump aboard and press A as fast as you can to power the mouse along. So yeah, Canary Mary's back and just... Ooh, man's like... If you thought that first race was easy, I mean it kinda was, but this race is, people have nightmares about this. This is the one I was dreading. But yeah, it's the same premise. You just gotta mash A as fast as you can. Just, there's one problem. Canary's fast. Like, a lot faster. In fact, so fast that if you actually do manage to catch up to her, she will rubber band the absolute crap out of you. Yeah, that's crazy. I'm mashing as fast as I can, by the way. We might have to do some, we might have to do something creative here. Assuming I can. This might be rough. This might be rough. I don't know if I'll be able to pull this off. We'll see. Well, it's not really we'll see. It's like, I don't really have a choice. We don't want to pass her up, though, because like I said, she will absolutely rubber band you. What do you mean too slow? I was literally right behind you. Oh, this is gonna be rough. This is going to be very, very rough. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if we spend the majority of our stream at this one Jiggy. It's easily one of the worst. Thankfully, you can pause the game in the middle of it, which is, that's actually what the strategy guide recommends you do. Turbo controller? Yeah, if only I had one of those lying around. If only I knew how to set that up on my completely legitimate Nintendo 64. We might resort to that, depending. But yeah, I don't want to pass her up. I want to stay, like, right on her tail. What are you talking about? Too slow? Guys, am I crazy? Am I crazy right now? I was literally right behind her. Am I mad? Or is she cheating? Is she just taking a completely different route? Okay, you know what? Fine, we'll go balls to the wall. Because apparently, if I fall like a millimeter behind her, it's too slow. Oh man, just... And hey, a second Mumbo Skull. That's not right. I wonder what that's all about. Okay, pass me up a little bit. Oh, I didn't think the race would be that short, to be honest. It felt a lot longer in the mines. That sucks. Ooh, looks like I'm still Queen of the Clouds, but why not try again by jumping on the mouse? Okay. I think I got it down this time. I legitimately did not think it would be that short. But yeah, if you're wondering why there are 2 Mumbo Skulls in this level, spoiler alert, there's an imposter among us. If I had a soundboard, I'd play the Among Us thing. But just pretend that it's there in your mind's eye. I know you can. But yeah, I think when Wumba's Wigwam is in sight, we'll just gun it. Because I swear to you, she will rubber band you. Oh man, my fingies. My fingies. Alright, give me like 10 seconds. Is this honorable? No. Is it necessary? I think so. Okay, we'll just, we'll slow it down a bit. Not that much. Come on! Easy. Huh, that didn't take as long as I thought. Unfortunately, we're not done here. As you remember, Canary has 2 prizes for you, and we still have to get the second one. You beat me again. Yep, the usual prize will suffice. Don't be greedy, Kazooie. We won all her possessions in the mine. Oh no, you didn't. Look what I found up here. First try, first try. I also found another papery thing. Hop on the mouse if you want to try and win it. Oh boy. But anyway, it's another Jiggy in the bag. But we have more than just a Jiggy to win. I don't know if the race is the same length, but I guess we'll find out. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Oh no, this race is different. We're taking a completely different route. My knowledge, it serves me no good. Okay, just stay on her, stay on her. Yeah, like if she says this is too slow, like I'm literally right on her tail feathers, where I want to be. We're just going around the whole freaking level at this point. Yeah, we passed by the giant trash can. I don't know why that's up there. There's a stinky cheese wedge up there too. Not sure why that's there either. We're getting close to the end. I genuinely don't know. I'm just staying on her. We are still going higher. Can we get much higher? Oh yeah, no, we're going down. We're going down. I think this is the end. I think this is the end. We're gunning it. We're gunning it. Easy. Oh man, my fingers hurt. Ooh, man. That honestly wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. We stuck to our guns, and we nailed it. Did I lose? Sure did, lady. Now hand over that papery thing. My last possession. Good. Screw you, and everything that you stand for. Well, that's it then. I reckon I'll be off for my dinner. What are you having? A nice worm sandwich and a tasty bag of Malay. Sounds good. How about a third race to let us try and win your dinner? Well, no. You'd probably win and then I'd go hungry. See you around, fellow bird and bear buddy. Off she goes for her dinner, and we never see her again. Besides, the mouse is broken anyway. That's an accurate representation of my fingers after the fact. But yeah, that's Humba's place. We can't see her yet because we don't have a Globo at the moment. Yeah, it's time to travel. Time to travel through more islands. What were we doing? That's not what I meant to do. Hey, there's water. And hey, a Globo. Well, I guess we can go see Humba now. What's in here, though? Oh, this takes us back to the Central Cavern. Yeah, the Central Cavern is like the main hub of Cloud Cuckoo Land. You do a lot down here. Also, random sign. She who mends carts can also fix mice. I like how I just got a hint about Canary Mary after trouncing on her. Yeah, this is a central cavern. There's also these weird... I don't know what to call them. I genuinely don't know what these things are called. But they spawn, like, everywhere. Thankfully, they're smart enough to run away since they're made out of paper. But yeah, as you can see, the central cavern is quite big. And also, there's a sentient safe over here, because of course he's sentient. Greetings, fleshy ones. Wow, a talking safe. Correct. I'm a Super Stash Deluxe, 4-digit, infinite combination reinforced strongbox. But 4 digits only gives you 10,000 combinations. Hey, no one likes a wise guy. It's enough up here. Let's have a look inside then. Oh, that might be a problem. I seem to have forgotten my own combination. Perhaps I should have spent a little more on your intelligence chip. I know. Sorry, fleshy ones, but if you can find the combination, I'll gladly open up. Imagine being a sentient safe and you just forget your own combination. That sounds like it would cause problems. Anyway, we have to find his combination manually. His first number is up here. And most of these combination switches do require a Clockwork Kazooie egg to reach, as instanced here. But that's our first number, 9. Also, how did Kazooie know that a 4-digit combination can only have 10,000 results? Even I wouldn't have guessed that. Even I couldn't have guessed that, honestly. We need some claw clambers from the looks of it. Haven't really seen any lying around. What's even up here? Oh. Yeah, the central chasm is big. Very, very big. There's some turbo trainers. Feel like we'll be needing those for something. Couldn't tell you what. Oh, I guess we'll be needing them for this, because this looks vaguely like a starting line. And there's our Mumbo pad for the level. Yeah, this looks like a starting line, and that looks like a finish line. So I'm guessing one of Mr. Fitt's challenges is a good old-fashioned foot race. You can't go wrong with a good race. Except if you're Canary Mary, then you can go very wrong with a good race. I will put that in the back of my mind for later. I hate these things, mainly just because they spawn out of nowhere, and you already know that they're going to respawn too. But yeah, I don't know where there are any claw clamber boots here. He says as he notices the suction shoes right over there. Hold on. I hear a friend. I also see a sign. Have you looked in this pool yet? No, I haven't, Jam Jars, but thank you. Oh, well, what do you know? There's something in this pool. I like how there's a sign that just says, have you looked in here yet? It's like, no, I haven't, but thank you for the advice. I appreciate it. Alright, let's take these shoes and get whatever's up there. We just have to dodge all these guys, because we can't exactly attack when we're rocking our sick kicks. Oh, nope, wrong way. Ooh, can he make it? Can he make it? Wow, I didn't make it. Gotta be faster than that. Or better yet, I think the better question is, am I fast enough? Oh yeah, I forgot there's a Jinjo over there. Banjo can't reach that. But I think a certain bird of ours can. Hold up. just thought of something. Let us do the test. The blast radius should kill it. Okay, yeah, he's legit. So 5 out of 7 blue Jinjos. Okay, but yeah, let's try this with Kazooie, because I don't think Banjo's fast enough on his own. Well, Banjo and Kazooie are fast enough on their own. Let's see if I was correct in my assessment. Huh, I was right, and would you look at that? There's a pretty little egg over here to hatch. Another Flotus Floatium, and hey, we're at the red Mumbo Skull. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, there I go. Kazooie, you okay? You okay up there? She's wigging out. Oh hey, a Kazooie only switch. Fancy that. I didn't even know that was over there. But I guess now we can get inside the giant trash can. I'm sure there's something useful in there. Like this small hole that a remote-controlled bomb could fit inside. Oh hey, another combination. The number 4 this time. Wow, that was the last number? I'm doing this all out of order. Oh well. At least I found it. Alright, let's go inside the giant trash can for real. Wait, what? Why did I have to reopen it? That shouldn't have been temporary. Anyway, welcome to Inside the Trash Can. One of these things is not like the other, and I know which one it is because I already rescued all the orange Jinjos. Die. Who are you? A visitor. Guffo doesn't get many visitors in his trash can. I'm not surprised. It stinks. I prefer to think of it as an acquired aroma. Perhaps you can help me. I'm facing eviction from my trash can by the health and hygiene department, unless I clean the place up. What? That makes no sense. How are you getting a health violation inside a trash can? It's these filthy germs that live in here. I've been told to get rid of 50 points worth. Killing a red germ screams 1 point, green is 2, and blue is 3. But hey, at least he didn't do 3, 2, 1 this time. You've got 60 seconds to kill 50 points worth of germs. But yeah, it's a mini game just like any other in this game. We just gotta kill the germs. We're just really fast. Like, blindingly fast. In fact, it's kind of throwing me off a little. Yeah, let's zoom the camera out a bit more. But yeah, I'm flying so fast that it's actually kind of throwing me off. I will not heed your lies. Also, having 2 Jinjos yell in my ear at the same time is interesting. Chat, will he make it? Never mind. Luck favors me. Luck favors me this day. Great, you killed 52 points worth. I get to keep my lovely trash can, and you get to keep this. And hey, that looks like a whole Banjo can fit through. Fancy trying for a new germ best score? No thanks. I'd rather not be in here with the rotting fish and sour milk. And hey, that's another Jiggy in the bag at least. This is already going faster than Grunty Industries. Also, there's a handy-dandy flight pad for me to take back. Someone's in the air. Defend your Jiggy at all costs. It's an eyeball plant. Also, there's an ice cube over there. Alright, well, let's go get our bear back first, and then we can check out the ice cube. The ice cube will have a payoff that's been a long time coming, one could say. I think it was down here. Maybe. Let's check it out. But yeah, unfortunately, Grunty did plant some plants that defend from the air. We can't do anything about them right now, though. Yeah, look at those eyeball plants just staring at me. Hey, it is an ice cube. Hey, young man, I'm George Ice Cube, stuck up here at this perilous altitude. What happened, George? I was out walking on the icy side of Hailfire Peaks with my wife Mildred when a huge blizzard came along and blew me away. Why not stay up here? Lovely view. I'm afraid of heights. Now, I reckon I'm above the icy side, so if you could just give me a little push. We're not going to tell him that we killed his wife for a Jinjo, but as you can see, he'll be seeing his wife soon enough. Because he miscalculated a bit. He was actually above the lava side. No, wrong side. Tell Mildred I love. So yeah, we killed the husband and the wife, or reunited them if you want to think about it like that. But with George melting in that pool of water, it's now sufficiently cool enough for the pigs back in Jolly Roger to swim in. We just have to release the water back in Jolly Roger Bay, and we can finally get a Jiggy that's been so freaking long coming. It's like I said, we have to go all the way to Cloud Cuckoo Land to push that ice cube in a pool of boiling water and go back to Hailfire Peaks to release said water back in Jolly Roger Lagoon so we can finally achieve our goal. But anyway, we have another goal over here. Because hey, we have a Talon Torpedo Rock. Let's bust it up. But yeah, that rock was apparently blocking Great. So this is for a Jiggy in Pterodactyl Land, because it's all connected, you see. We didn't visit this particular individual, but there was a dinosaur in Pterodactyl Land who had a watering hole. Unfortunately, his watering hole was looking a little dry at the moment. But as we witnessed just now, we just fixed that. Now his watering hole's back. Yippee, my pool's full of water. Where'd it all come from? Yeah, I think his name is Drippy. Yeah, Drippy now has water. Tastes heavenly. Well, it did come from the clouds, Dippy. Oh, it's Dippy. Did it? You said it wouldn't just drop from the sky. I lied. Just drink it and be happy. Oh, I am. Here, take my odd-shaped gold tooth in exchange. So yeah, that was a Pterodactyl Land Jiggy that we had to go all the way to Cloud Cuckoo Land for. Thankfully, he can telepathically give it to us somehow. Unfortunately, we still have to go back to Pterodactyl Land, because filling up that pool of water allows us to get the last Cheeto page in there. So we will still have to make a return trip to Dinosaur Land, for more than just that reason. Wow, we really did dry the place out. Funny how that works. Really trying to think of what I want to do next. What can I do next, actually? I mean, there's a note right there. I should probably go through that door. Let's see what's through here. Besides an evil flower. But yeah, as you can see through there, there's a pot of gold. Unfortunately, it's a little bit too far out of our reach. We'll have to fix that. If only there was a convenient rainbow or something. That would help us. That's how the story typically goes, right? Yeah, I'm trying to think of what to do next. You know what? Let's go pay Humba a visit, and then we can play. Guess the Shaman later. There are some things we need to do before we visit Mumbo, or one of the Mumbos, as it were. But yeah, let's go to the wigwam. Blech, I can't talk. The Tuesday stream's already going fantastically, I see. Thankfully, we don't have to watch the cutscene each time. But yeah, we have one more transformation that Wumba can bestow upon us. You have Globo. Yes, I want to give. And you know, they say they save the best for last. Magic ready, jump in Wumba pool. But yeah, here's our final transformation of the game. And it's a returning transformation. The bee is back. New and improved. Wumba called this B. Press A to jump and A again in the air to fly. Control stick to steer and press A to fly higher. Also press Z for stinger attack. So yeah. The bee has come back from Kazooie. And this time, we can shoot. That makes all the difference. Plus, it also helps that we have this entire level to fly around instead of just one section of click-clock wood. Really helps. But yeah, as a bee, we can actually sting these eyeballs to death. Quick, you fool, pass the Jiggy on. Unfortunately, there's more than one eyeball plant, so we gotta destroy them all. That one was relatively high up. Because, yeah, Cloud Cuckoo Land is also, well, relatively high up. I guess that's why those flight pads are there, you know? Oh, hello. Blew your ass up. Now we just have to find the rest of them. I think there was one over here. Also, what do you mean that water's there? I literally just drained that pool. Oh, never mind. It's still drained. It looked like it was water in it from up here. Oh, yep. Target acquired. There's still more eyeball plants to poke, though. But yeah, it is cool that they did bring a transformation back, because I feel like the bee was, like, sort of a fan favorite. It was the best transformation in Kazooie, if anything, for just having unlimited flight. My rare eyeballless Jiggy implants. You've killed them all. Good. Now I just need to land real quick. There we go. Another G in the bag. Also, there's a suspicious seed-shaped hole here. We should do something about that. Also, there's another egg I haven't hatched yet, so we need to take care of that too. But one thing at a time. We gotta do what we gotta do as the bee. And what we have to do is fly as high as we can, because there's a very suspicious bee-shaped statue there. Also, there's another code button that we're really gonna have to climb for. Yeah, Cloud Cuckoo Land gets very high up. Very high up indeed. Okay, that's the other egg I hatched. We'll split up again after we're done with the bee. And there's our sack race. But yeah, as you can see, there's this lovely Zubba statue holding a target, and he thinks it's time for some target practice. Oh yeah, I forgot. You can hold B down to fly faster. That's also a nice addition. What the... Am I stupid? Yes, I am. But yeah, we gotta shoot this target here. Now shoot lots of times. Now we have to shoot it 20 times in 10 seconds. Thankfully, we can just do this. Nice shooting. Why not come inside? Yeah, thankfully we can just look at it in the face. But yeah, we have to shoot the target to get access to the Zubba hive, because, much like Boggy, the Zubbas have also moved to, greener pastures, as it were. Oh, hold up, hold up. Just like in Kazooie, they suspect nothing. Greetings. As you can see, we Zubbas have a new nest. To celebrate, we've arranged a little shooting game. If you score 40 points or more, we'll give you a prize. Manage to beat 50 points, then there's an extra special prize for you. You need any instructions? Let me guess. We have to shoot some things. Blue targets are worth 3, green targets are worth 2, and red are worth a measly 1. Within 60 seconds, blue ones are worth 3 points, green ones score 2 points, and red ones just 1 point. How did I know? How does he do it? How did he guess? Oh yeah. Another day, another shooting gallery. Where are they? Yeah, I think that's one thing I can count in Tooie's detriment. It's like, yeah, you do have mini-games to play, but all of them are just the different variations of the same concept. It's like every mini-game is just either shoot through this or jump through these. Blue is 3, green is 2, red is 1. And thankfully, your shots are somewhat homing, so that helps. Yeah, 50 points in 60 seconds is child's play. Also, I forgot you can just hold the button down for rapid fire. But I mean, hey, we're here, so we might as well flex on him. Can he do 70? I should have just stopped at 69. I hate it here. I'm a failure. Nice shooting. You scored enough to win second prize. Yes, second prize is a Cheeto page. And no guesses as to what first prize is. Amazing. You also got enough to win the first prize, too. Yeah, we got another Cheeto page and another Jiggy for our troubles. And they still suspect nothing. Where's that? Okay, there's the Jiggy. Where's the... Okay, there we go. Another Cheeto page, and of course, our main prize. As soon as I... Do you want to play again? No thanks. I'm good. But that's another Jiggy in the bag. How many does that make? I don't know, actually. But I think that's all we have to do with the bee. But let's check our totals real fast. We already got 4 Jiggies, and we learned the only move that is in this level. Yeah, that's it for the bee. So let's go get our fur back. And then there's still so much we have to do. How long have we been live? It's been 45 minutes. 45 minutes and 4 Jiggies. I think that's pretty decent. Yeah, let's hightail it back to Humba real quick. After we pollinate that flower. Pollinate, he says in air quotes. Alright, cool. Anyway, thanks for all your help, Humba. Really appreciate it. Oh yeah, also since those eyeball plants are gone, we are free to roam the skies without getting shot at. Just need to find a flight pad. Wait, hold up. Is that a passageway? I think that is. Hang on a second. It is a passageway. More aptly, a crack. A crack that a clockwork kazooie could fit in. One more. One, just like how many more numbers we need to find left. 19 blank 4. Really? We can't just guess the last number? There's only 9 options it could be at this point. But no, we have to be thorough. Flight pad, perfect. Because we have some stuff to do. Like, plant these seeds. Well, across we go. And there we land. I do want to get back in the skies, though. Where does this one take me? Oh, to the trash. Ooh, geez, that was close. To the trash can. I mean, we do have to come back to the trash can, but not as Banjo Kazooie. We just need the bear. Just need the bear this time. There was one more seed I had to plant, and I'm trying to figure out where it is. I think it's very, very, very high up. But yeah, there's the last letter. Not letter. There's the last number. Oh, here was the last seed. Did I plant? No, I planted that one already. Where was the other one? I could have swore it was on a patch of, like, blue ground. Because methinks that it was. It was over here, actually. Something tells me I was supposed to float over here after hatching that egg. But, it's gonna take too long. There. We've planted both our seeds. Now, where does this take us? Oh, by the egg. I mean, I feel like I should still, hatch that. What the hell are we supposed to get up here? Oh, duh. The frickin' spring step shoes. And considering I needed to hatch that egg, I'm thinking that the bear might have weighed us down too much for that. You know what? Before I head back to the central cavern, let's find out how to get that last number for the safe. And according to my magic book, we have to reach the highest point of the mountain. And there's not a flight pad up here. Trying to see if there's anywhere I can jump that does. Actually, idea. There's a flight pad by this mumbo pad. Oh, Wonder Wing. You still somehow managed to be useful despite the game never really being required for you to be used. We'll deal with you later. Okay, yeah, send to the highest peak of the mountain. Close to where the bees were. This seems pretty high. Plus there's a flight pad here, so I mean... Plus there's notes here too. There's notes all over the frickin' place here. Also, there's a zigzag peg. And that's where our treble cleft is too. Jeez, we're high up. Yeah, this central cavern is big. Yeah. It's a long way down, so we're gonna take some precautions, because the super speed still makes me nervous. Hey, we got our treble cleft. How many more notes do we need to find in this level? Not counting the one that's right there. 90. So we're missing one note thing after this. And something tells me it's in here. Anyway, send that little friend through the hole. And we have our final number. 8. So 1984 was the code. I wonder if it's randomized every time. Couldn't tell ya. Oh yeah, 1984. I should have remembered that. It's a real rare date. Haha. Was that the date Rare was founded? I don't know. All I know is that I wasn't even conceived back then. And I'm gonna die. Wow, I lived. I'm actually kind of shocked that I survived that fall. That was about as big as you could get. What was I doing? Right. Well, actually, let's take a little nap real quick. Now what was I doing? Right, I was going to use Kazooie's springy step shoes to get somewhere. Was it up there? I think it was up there. Also, I like how Kazooie's still at 1 health. Where were those? Here we go. Well, I like the spirit. I should probably just die, just so I get the health back, but, oh well. They're all dead. I think it was to get up here. Maybe. We'll find out. It was. Alright, let's just, let's hatch you. There we go. Another Floatus Floatium creature. I feel like I should find that last note nest, and I still have a sneaking suspicion it's somewhere in here. Just, I don't know which pathway I haven't checked yet. But I mean, we can also just take a little look-see around while I'm able to fly. Well, honestly, hang on a second. Let us consult the magic book. Are all the notes in the central cavern? Yeah, all the notes are in the central cavern. Jesus Christ. It's wild. We just have to find out where. But anyway, Banjo needed to go to a trash can or something. Oh, it's right there. An idiot. How did I not notice that? And how did I get so turned around that I immediately... Wow. I mean, I did say I needed to die as Kazooie, but I really did not think that fall was big enough to kill me. Or register as damage. Let's try that again. Just be safe. Alright, we got all the notes in Cloud Cuckoo Land. Where does this even go to? Oh, goes to the Red Skull. You know what, let's just die again, it's simpler. But yeah, considering that we're all the way up in the clouds, it's a long, long, long way down to the bottom. But anyway, yeah, I think it's time we pay the Mumbos a visit. Because, you know, The joke is that there's 2 Mumbo skulls. Let's just go to the red one for now. Plus, I think there's a flight pad. There's a short trip to the blue one. Like I said, there is an imposter among us with the Mumbo Jumbos, but there is a method to tell them apart. It's all in what you find inside the houses. The real Mumbo has a fake Jinjo inside, as you can clearly see. So red is real. The fake Mumbo has a real Jinjo inside. Welcome again, Baron Bird. Got a Globo. Must give magic creature to Mumbo if want help. Want Mumbo's help. And he respawned faster than the cutscene would allow for. That's crazy. That thing really respawned that freaking fast. You know what? I'm spiteful. We're just gonna kill him again. Yes, I want your help again. Hurry up before that little demon down your staircase respawns. We will have to zap him on the way back, though. Because Mumbo doesn't have any ranged attacks. He just has his zappy stick. But thankfully, we only need Mumbo for one thing in this world. Because there's only the one Mumbo pad. Wow, that thing died instantly. I'm shocked. The only question is, how do I get to it? I don't think Mumbo can climb. No, he can't. I guess he can't put the stick away. So yeah, this is a little bit of a conundrum. Because now I have to figure out how Mumbo needs to get to his destination. Or more accurately, how he gets to his destination. Oh, right, I never claimed my prize from the safe. Should probably do that. Cool. We're also almost at the funny number. Is it up here? Assuming he can... Maybe it is up here. Let's check. I know the Mumbo pad's over by where that racetrack was. Well, what do you know? I was correct. Alright, time for Mumbo to do his one job. And this is the last job he actually has for the game. Hope this works. Behold Mumbo's final power, the Rain Dance. I think it's a bit of a step down from Resurrection, but who am I to judge? But yeah, with rain comes a rainbow. And now we can reach the pot of gold. But rain's not the only thing. Rainbows is not the only thing rains cause. It also fosters plant growth. Like, say, some beanstalks that we planted. And now we can reach Mr. Fit in our sack for the sack race. Because Banjo can't exactly fly without his bird. Anyway, that was it. That was Mumbo's final duty for this game. Now we can go back to his hut. I don't know if dying will send me back, so I'll just walk back. It's whatever, man. It was a shorter trip than I thought it'd be. Because it's not like Mumbo has the platforming chops of our protagonist. Yeah, I can't believe I forgot to claim the safe after I went through all that effort to open it. I don't know why Mumbo's keeping a fake Jinjo in his house, but who am I to judge? I don't live there. It's whatever. He's still gonna die all the same. Jeez, he's fast, little bugger. I did not think he'd take 2 zaps. Alright, let's get out of here before he respawns in the next 10 seconds or so. But yeah. That was the real Mumbo's house. I don't know if the red one's always the real one, but who's to say? But anyway, considering that we deduced who the real Mumbo is, I think it's time to pay the fake one a visit. So, off to the Blue Skull, and then we'll wrap... Well, we won't wrap up Cloud Cuckoo Land, but we'll do a bunch of the stuff that we still need to. Like that pot of gold. Oh yeah, we also have to get down there. Just forget how. I think that's a Banjo only gig. Yep. In the clear. Another black one too. We only got 1 black Jinjo left to find. But yeah, he's just sleeping in his chair. Like he normally is. Hello, Banjo. Mumbo has big surprise for you. Ooh, I like surprises. I mean, if you're observant, you can tell he's not real because he calls you Banjo. But anyway, say hello to Mingy Jongo, the crafty shaman impersonator. Har har har, foolish bear, you fell straight into my trap. I'm not that pathetic shaman you think I am. I'm Mingy Jongo, and your worthless quest ends here. As you see, there's no escape, and resistance is futile. So yeah, we just have a Mumbo Terminator. Ugh, my elaborate disguise is ruined, revealing my evil cyboticness. So yeah, I don't know why he decided to copy Mumbo of all people, but here we are. But yeah, his shaman shoots freaking lightning balls at you. Unfortunately, it seems to need a recharge after spamming it. Can't believe I missed. Then again, it's kind of hard considering we're in such a small space. But yeah, we move so fast that he has no chance of hitting us. But yeah, but now he's teleport shooting. I do also like the boss remix of Mumbo's theme. Very nice touch. But yeah, I think the biggest challenge of this fight is just how small the arena is. You're literally just fighting on the top floor of a Mumbo hut. But yeah, he doesn't really put up that much of a fight. He just shoots at you, and that's it. And there's the full Terminator. Also, I don't know where Mingy Jongo came from. Maybe he came from the future, because I don't think Grunty built him. Anyway, he's dead. Zarg, I calculate my chance of stopping you are now minimal. And he's dead. Rather gruesomely. But yeah, we killed the Mumbo Terminator. And of course we get a Jiggy for our troubles. And then he exploded. But yeah, it's like if you were going to T1000 someone or T800 someone, why Mumbo? Why not copy us? Deadly force as we are. Also, we got the funny number of Jiggies. I command you to laugh. Now. But anyway, we are doing good. What's our totals looking like? It's a little bit over now. We got 6 Jiggies. And all the notes. We haven't found many of the Jinjos or a lot of the hollow honeycomb pieces, but at the very least we can get everything in one run here, since, you know, we can't exactly backtrack at the end of the game. But yeah, I'm trying to think of what to do next. I know we need to split up again. Well, I guess what we're doing next is dying, because I keep forgetting that enemies respawn. And I hate it. Okay, yeah, let's go back to the central cavern and split up. I like how there's only one warp pad in this level, and it's just to the central cavern. Actually, before we do split up, there is one more thing we gotta do. We should go to that there pot of gold. As soon as I figure out how to do it. Which of these doors leads to a flight pad? I have no idea. I don't think the red Mumbo Skull has one. I think only the blue one does. And I don't think there's a flight pad up here yet. Well, not yet. I don't think there's a flight pad up here at all. But let me check. It's worth a shot. Doesn't look like it. Think we're out of luck. And there's nowhere we can really jump to either. Actually, I'm going about this all wrong. I know where there's a flight pad. We gotta go to the scene of the crime. Let's go back to where we killed George in cold blood. I genuinely feel bad for that. I genuinely feel bad for that one. I would slap myself if I could. That was awful. Not as awful as these things just popping up out of freaking nowhere. Back to the start. I think I'll save the hollow honeycomb pieces for last. And I also think I know where we get the last Cheeto page as well. And then the Jinjos, well, we'll look for the Jinjos. Yeah, I think I know where we get the last Cheeto page, and it has something to do with the pot of gold. Yeah, this extra movement speed is a lifesaver, and it's not being a bit obnoxious. Okay, yeah. We could find our way to the pot of gold from the central cavern, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that at all. Why bother when we can fly? Yeah, after this, I think the rest of this world is just split up duty. Split up between the bear and the bird. Nice. Anyway, we press this little switch here, and the pot of gold opens up. We do have to be quick, though. But that's not really a problem. That's not really a problem for us. Something tells me I feel like we'd need those speed shoes if we weren't already moving fast. But anyway, we found our way to the pot of gold. I don't trust you. I was right not to trust you. Are we doing something in here? Jesus, you respawn fast. Was there something else I had to do before coming in here? I hope not. I don't know, but I'm gonna kill you again out of spite. Oh, there's holes. Let's see. The green egg goes in the green hole. I'm surprised that didn't just blow the whole thing up. The red egg goes in the red hole. I'm assuming this is the normal egg? Haven't used that in a minute. Why do they respawn so fast? I don't get it. I'll do it as many times as it takes. And there's our ice egg. No clockwork Kazooie slot. Why can't we put our little friend in the hole? And hey, we get some golden eggs, which give us infinite ammo. Welcome, you're in my fabled pot of gold shooting challenge. To win an ill-deserved prize, you must hit at least 75 jiggies in 45 seconds. If you manage to hit 90, I'll give you an extra prize. I reckon you won't even hit 20. Fancy a go? The circle goes in the square hole, exactly. So yeah, we gotta shoot 90 of these jiggies in 45 seconds. Unfortunately, that does require some precision. But it's kind of hard to be precise with infinite ammo. Okay, yeah, we might be here a minute because this is actually kind of rough. Yeah, I have to like sort of hold my angles. You hit 63 jiggies. I'm pleased to announce that wins you absolutely nothing. 75 or 90. Yeah, this might be hard. Okay, so I'm gonna try my best to hit those angles and then just slowly rotate. Not that slowly. I only got 45 seconds. But so far so good. I'm surprised I'm actually pulling this off. Especially since, well, you guys know N64 aiming. I think I can speed it up a little bit. Even though I'm starting to miss. Well, what do you know? I hit 90. I wonder if anyone's ever hit all 100. That sounds like his challenge. Did you cheat? Yes, you must have. You somehow hit 96 jiggies and won first and second prizes at once. Yeah, there's our last Cheeto page, and our next jiggy. You might have won all my prizes, but I bet you can't hit all 100. Give it a try, no. Get lost then. This game's too good for you anyway. If I got a prize for hitting all 100, I'd try. Then I'd have to be stuck here longer. I don't know why there's also a random Minjo here, but yeah, we got all the Cheeto pages, and we no longer have the funny number of jiggies. We do, however, have enough jiggies to beat the game, though, because we only need 70 of them. But that's not well, it's not why we're here. We're here to get all 90. So that is what we must do. Hey, there's another hollow honeycomb piece. Needed that. Alright, time to split up, which means we gotta go back into the cavern. Just very laggily. I don't even know if that's a word, but it's a word now. Alright. Time to split up again. You mother... Okay, we have to get to the silver Mumbo skull. Unfortunately, I don't remember which of these many doors leads to that. So I guess we'll try them all. We have to get to the Mingy skull. I'm not calling it that. Because I know he's a fake Mumbo and all, but I'm not gonna lie, Mingy Jongo is a stupid name. It's like Mingy Jongo, more like Bumbo Jumbo. That wasn't any better. We'll workshop it. Was it up here? I legitimately don't remember. I legitimately don't remember which of these doors leads to the Silver Skull. I can't get up there, because Banjo can't shock jump. I can't get up there either. And I doubt it's through any of the aquatic doors. Let's try over here then. Really? That counted? Yeah, I'm not bothering with you guys. Banjo attacks too slow. Hopefully it was this one. Please let it be this one. No, it isn't. Oh, Jesus. But thank you for the additional 15 SP. Like, you've really been a trooper for that. I really cannot put into words how much I appreciate it. And I'm sure the people will appreciate it too. What I would appreciate is knowing where the heck I need to go. Pretty sure that takes me to the red Mumbo Skulls. Round numbers, round numbers. Music still hitting. I mean, that's true. But I mean, Tooie's music is still good. I don't think it's as iconic as Kazooie's, but I mean, it's still Mr. Kirkhope doing his thing. And I will never say no to that. Oh my god. I don't think it's there, because I'm pretty sure that's where I came from. It is, because that's where the evil beehive is. Where the frick is this? Yeah, Banjo can't high jump that. Said, let me just get busy with the xylophone. I don't even know if that's him on the xylophone, but sure. It's like he just has a iconic style, because it's like, I think the best example of that is not with any of the Rareware games. It's with Mario and Luigi. Funny enough, the sequel game Sparks of Hope, which I actually do kind of recommend. But yeah, he worked on that game with 3 other composers, and if you know the composers well enough, you can very much tell who did what track. The same goes for him. Okay, forget the Mumbo Skull. We'll do this first. Anyway, get in the sack. But yeah, if we stuff the Floatus Floatium in our sack, surprise, surprise, we can float. We're gonna make it, right? Okay, I made it. There it goes. Yeah, now that this beanstalk's grown, we can climb up here and participate in Mr. Fit's second challenge, a sack race. Wrong sack ability. This is the other wrong sack ability. There we go. This is the one move we learned in this world. We can use our sack like a sack. I see you have a sack, Furball. Fancy little race across this thorny course. Why would you race across thorns like this? I don't think a burlap sack's gonna protect you from that. Those things look thick. Very thick. Ready, 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah. Challenge number 2 is a sack race. Just be careful not to fall off. Well, that was easy. Barely even put up a fight with that one. What? You must have cheated. You ain't won yet, Furball. See you around for event number 3. I don't know why he's still in the sack. Also, how do you get down there in the sack? But yeah, that's the last event of the triathlon, a foot race. And like I said, I don't think Banjo's fast enough to keep up with that. What is he, an aardvark? I think he's an aardvark. Or an anteater. I legitimately can't tell. But yeah, the bear might not be fast enough for him, but I think the bird might stand a chance. She may still need some additional help, though, which means I have to remember where those speed shoes are. More importantly, I have to really remember how to get to that silver mumbo skull. It's one of these doors. I know it is. Ow. You know what? I'll worry about it later. Kazooie can go do her thing. We'll beat this aardvark, and then why do I keep saying it's an aardvark? I genuinely don't know if he's an aardvark or an anteater. I can't tell. But I know that the racetrack's up here. And I know these speed shoes are right over here. Anyway, let's race, Longnose. I see you have your running shoes on. Do you think you can beat me to the finish line in the gold medal? Yes, I can. Let's do it. Fun fact about me, I used to run track. My favorite event was either the 400 or the 800 meter. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. I can't do long distances on account of miasma. Not the word miasma, but my asthma. Anyway, we beat him. The triathlon has been conquered. Excuse me. Running probably also makes you gassy too. I lost. I can't believe I was beaten by a bag of feathers. Take my medal. I'm off to the gym to train for next season. Well, hey, at least he took it like a champ. Mostly. But that's another Jiggy in the bag. Now I still have to find this stupid silver skull. Because I know I can't get up there. Oh, whoops. I know for a fact I can't get up there. That leads to the red skull. That leads to the outside. You know what? Let's just take a look outside. Maybe I can't. Maybe I'm overthinking this. Because the more I think about it, the more my head hurts. Plus, I do have to go back to the trash can. You'd think there'd be more bees flying around, but no, it's not the case. They're just kind of chilling. I pressed B, but okay. Alright, back to the trash can. This is not the trash can. Do we not get there from here? Yeah, traveling through this level can be a bit of a mess, as you can clearly see. Was there a flower down here? No, there wasn't. I hate it here. Thankfully, Banjo can still swim on his own, just, you know, not nearly as effectively as if he had his bird friend. This is to the red Mumbo skull, I think. Man, now I'm just spending the rest of this stream time getting lost. I love it. Yeah, this is red Mumbo. Or the real Mumbo, I suppose. What was up here again? I think this is where I did the sack race. It is where I did the sack race. Where does this take me? Oh, that's how I get to the trash can. Alright, but yeah. As you remember, there's a small little hole behind here. A small little hole that a certain bear in a backpack can squeeze through. Because I guess the rest of my mass is just the rest of my mass just disappears. But anyway, we climb up this empty soda bottle. Get our Jinjo friend. Still have one more Jinjo. Oh, I forgot about that. Woe is me, I'm gonna be homeless soon. Oh yeah, I forgot about this little Easter egg, but yeah, they have a missing sign for Tootie on the back of the milk carton. Last seen in Banjo Kazooie, and never seen since Banjo Kazooie. But yeah, Tootie just disappeared. Maybe she went to therapy after being kidnapped. Who knows? But we just genuinely never see her again after this, after Kazooie. Alright, well at least we got that Jinjo. We still have to find our way to the Silver Mumbo Skull, though. Where does this take me? Oh, I didn't take this one yet. Where are we flying to? Oh, back to the red Mumbo Skull. So we're still in the same predicament. Still in the same predicament. Also, I should have taken a nap. Whoops. I think I already went outside this door. If I didn't, I'm gonna be mad because it's right there. Did I? Yeah, I did. It's the pot of gold. But anyway, it's a good spot for a nap. Cool. Alright, off we go. What door haven't I tried? At least that I'm able to reach. That's the entrance. I know that for a fact. I mean, I can try to reach that. I'm pretty sure I can't. Yeah, because it's like I can't get high enough. And I can't float up enough for it either. What is a bear to do? I mean, I haven't gone through here, but I don't think this will help.
Excellent!
Jinjo.
Have I swam through here yet? I don't know, man. I think I'm losing my mind. I'd still rather be here than Grunty Industries, though. I have to stress that so much. Where is this? This is where we murdered George, so no. So yeah, I think that's where I have to go. Like, I have to somehow get Banjo up there. I have to somehow get him to the Silver Skull. But I mean, I don't know how I'm supposed to do that. This is literally the only split-up pad in the entire world. Really got a high jump for this? Like, come on, bro. Yeah, I can't reach. I just can't reach. What is a bear to do? Let me look at these totals. What other jiggies do I have to get? There's 2 more jiggies I need to get. And I think they both involve Banjo. Only Banjo. And there's also 2 more Jinjos, too. That's the water we drained. That's still the entrance. I can't get up there. I mean, let's just go with the drained water. It's not like I have many other options. There's seriously just gotta be something I'm missing. Also, I just realized something. We missed a very easy Jinjo. But I think I'll save that one for last, because it's hilarious how I missed it. But yeah, I can get up here as Banjo. It doesn't do me much good, because I can't fly. And there's no flower around either. So I'm still kind of stuck at square one. I feel like I'm about to look this up, because it's like, there's gotta be something that I'm missing here. In fact, one of the Jinjos I just looked is by one of the Jiggies I still need to get. There is seriously something I'm missing here. Actually, you know what? I just thought of something. I don't know if this is going to work, but at this point I'm kind of out of ideas. And it has to do with those Flotus Flotiums. Yeah, we're gonna use you. Okay, I take it back. Because if we use you, there's no way in heck we're going to be able to reach our destination. I genuinely feel like I gotta look this up, man. I don't know how else. I've gone to every other door in this cavern that I can reach. There's just clearly something I'm not getting, or something that I'm missing. Nap time. Because I know this just leads to the racetrack. But let me check something by the racetrack. Let me just check a little something. Because outside of this, I just kind of give up. Yeah, no, there's nothing below or to the side of us, so... Is there a flower at the end of here? I don't think so. Nope, just emptiness. Just like my head and my heart. What am I missing? What do I need to do? I'm willing to accept the fact that I'm just stupid, but this is just bothering me at this point. Like, I've been through every conceivable door that I can reach. I am not aware of any other split-up paths on this map, so... What is a bear to do? What is a bear to do? And more importantly, where is a bear to go? I've already been through that door. I've already been through that one. That one's just the exit. The only thing that leaves is that one, but I can't reach it. Yeah, I gotta look this up, man. I'm genuinely at a loss, and I don't want to be here all night. I don't know. I just don't know what I'm missing. Or how I get to where I need to go. I'll be back in a minute. Alright, so that crack in the wall, that actually isn't the entrance. That's where I was supposed to go all along, and now I just feel extra levels of stupid. I should have just tried it out of process of elimination, but here I am being stubborn and silly and other words. Just the answer was in front of me all along, and I spent like a good 20 minutes just gaslighting myself into thinking it wasn't the case. Don't be like me, kids. Just try everything. Just try everything. Well, actually, I think we should probably go here first. After a quick nap, I guess. Yeah, we gotta hop over the bramble patch again. This time we have to use our floating friend again as well. Because there was another beanstalk we can get up to. I just hope that we'll be able to float back. Something tells me we won't, but we can give it a shot anyway. I'm gonna make this, right? I made it. But yeah, anyway, up the second beanstalk we go, and here we have the stinky cheese wedge. Do not ask me why there is a stinky cheese wedge in the middle of the sky, but here we are. Just here we are. And as you can imagine, the stinky cheese wedge is very stinky. There's also spiked onion platforms on the stinky cheese wedge. But thankfully, we have a sack for that. Because I don't know what this backpack's made out of, but it's some tough stuff. So yeah, we just gotta do some platforming and not dying. Just gotta do some platforming before we choke from cheese gas. I'm pretty sure this is real, because it is. And that's our last purple Jinjo too. So that's another Jiggy in the bag. Anyway, we go through this hole in the stinky cheese wedge to go through another hole in the stinky cheese wedge. Behold, a Jiggy for our troubles. I believe we have one more to go. Oh yeah, we also have one more hollow honeycomb piece. I should probably look at where that is. On top of the trash can. Well, that's easy enough to get. Anyway, I've had enough of this stinky cheese. Let's get out of here. If anything, who likes stinky cheese? Like, actually. And I mean like the real rancid stuff. Apparently rancid enough to make you choke. To be honest, though, I don't really like eating raw cheese, period. I only like cheese when it's on, like, other foods. I swear to Christ if this shoots me to the pot of gold. Or, you know, I could die. That works, too. That works, too. But at least now I know where I need to go. And we only got one more G to get, and after that we'll be done with Cloud Cuckoo Land. We're not even at the 2-hour mark of the stream yet, funnily enough. Right. We gotta climb this vine. And then we take this flower to our destination. So yeah, we go over the Silver Mumbo Hut and we go down. Way down. to the Jello Castle. And there's our last Jiggy. And thankfully, there's a gap just small enough for us to get to. And just like that, we've got all the Jiggies in Cloud Cuckoo Land. I think. Let me check. Yes, we do. We just got one more hollow honeycomb piece and one more Jinjo, both of which I know the location of. We just have to reclaim our bird real quick. So yeah, back up we go. Actually, you know what? Why did I even do that? I feel like this is quicker. That's the great part about not having lives, baby. No consequences for dying. If anything, death warps are some speedrun tech. Okay, actually, we do need to go back to the Silver Hut. Mainly because I know there's a flight pad there. And we do have to go to the trash can. I really feel silly for just not going in this crack in the wall. Like, that was literally the only other door that I could reach as Banjo alone. Like, why? Anyway, let's go to the trash can. And then we do have to pay Wumba one last visit. Yep, there it is. Guarded by a singular bee. That's all the hollow honeycombs. Now we just gotta pay a visit to the wigwam again. But yeah, I can't believe I forgot this one Jinjo. But yeah, he's just chilling up there. I don't know how I didn't hear him on the first time I was here, but yeah, he's just chilling up on the rafters. Taking a lesson from Kazooie's book, where in Kazooie you always had to check the roof of Mumbo's hut. Unfortunately, oh, I didn't even know you could climb these. And again, I never really tried. And that's our last Black Jinjo too. Happy Black History Month, everybody. The Black Jinjo family is complete. They'd like you to have this. Thank you. But yeah, just like that, we are done with Cloud Cuckoo Land. And... huh. So I've only been live for an hour and 45 minutes. I don't really feel like getting off just quite yet, because the night is still young-ish. So you know what we're gonna do? To save us time for tomorrow, we're gonna have a little backtracking session. So yeah, it's time to get our heads out the clouds. We're gonna have a little backtracking session, and I think for the sake of just not thinking about it, I swear I claimed those notes already. I swear I got those notes. Whatever, man. Where was I? Oh, right. For the sake of just keeping it simple, we're gonna start from the beginning. Well, not the beginning, but basically wherever else I have to go. So, we're starting with Witchy World, and then maybe I can swing on over to Jolly Roger if I have time or feel like it. But I think Witchy World is where I left the most undone. Yeah, it is the one I left the most undone. I didn't even use all of Mumbo's abilities in Witchy World. And we still have to find all of Mrs. Boggy's children. But first, we need to pay the shaman one more visit. There was one thing I forgot to power up here. And then this freak's still in his lower floor. You want Momo's help again? Yes, sir. And at least this time we know he's the real deal. Not a Terminator in sight. Alright, well, We've retrieved our bony friend. It's time to go back to the space zone. Which part of the space zone I don't remember. Like, I genuinely don't remember. I'll know it when I see it. It wasn't in there. It was in here, the Star Spinner. Because apparently this place has its own generator. 100% tonight? No, sir. We will finish this game off tomorrow. We're just making it easier. But at this point, the only thing we have to do is backtracking. Actually, no, that's a lie. We still have to go through Grunty Industries. But to be fair, that is considered backtracking since I finished the last world. Also, that's a fake Jinjo. Do not believe his lies. I remember that one specifically being fake. But yeah, this one section, this one attraction has its own power supply. So we had to juice it up real quick. And now we have to come back here as the bear and the bird. Anyway, now we're done with Mumbo for this level. So let's get out of here. We can go back to his hut in the fiery pits. But yeah, Witchy World is the world that I left the most undone because, well, I mean, Witchy World also required some backtracking. It requires less if you know some speedrun tech, but I'll explain that when we actually go for that Jiggy. And this is something I completely forgot about on my first run through here. Surprised he hasn't respawned yet. And watch 10 seconds later after saying that, he'll be back. On the dot, like clockwork. How does he do it? How does he do it right as I'm walking out the door? Anyway. Well, actually, before I do that, I can do this. Because, yeah, we needed to backtrack for this dude. We fed him a hamburger, but that was a bad idea. He's too fat to get back to his mom on his own, so, we need to use our sack. Alright, get in the sack, buddy. Yeah, we're pushing him in there nice and tight. And you'd think he would weigh us down, but that's not the case. We'll be back. Brother, I am on the pad. Anyway, child delivery services. What did I tell you about not running off? I'm sorry, Mom. Sorry isn't good enough, young man. You've been eating again, haven't you? Well, you'd still better want your dinner. It was that strange bear, Mom. He made me eat this burger. Oh, brother. Enough of your lies. Okay, you don't have to hit him, lady, but like... I don't know. It was a different time. We don't endorse that here. That's how you scar your children. Look at that, he ran off. We still have one more kid to find though. But first let's get our bird back. And then we can head over to the space zone because we have two things to do over there. One thing that I could have done on our first run, but I didn't really feel like it for whatever reason. Alright. To space. But actually, before I check, is there anything else I have to get here besides the Jiggies? No, it's just the Jiggies. And I'm missing... Well, actually, I am missing a Cheeto page. Hang on a tick. Why did I say tick? Now I'm sounding British. I think I've been playing this game too long. Oh, right. It was in the Haunted Caverns. I missed that too. So we'll go grab that before we leave. Anyway, we go in here first. Welcome to the Dodgem Dome lobby. And I forgot I had to pay for this. God dang it. I really did not do Witchy World efficiently. This fair is so much fun. I'm not going back to Mother. There's nothing you can do to make me. I'm never going back to Mom. Oh, yeah? Pfft. Ow, what'd you do that for, mister? I'm off to find my mom, and she'll tell my dad. Well, that's the last of the little brats. I know I just said not to hit your children, but I mean... yeah. Then again, I did say that parents shouldn't hit their children. I'm a neutral third party. I have no skin in this game. Plus, I've met his dad. He ain't gonna do nothing. Don't actually hit children, though. Like, please. Well, I think we've all had enough excitement today. Time to go back home to Hailfire Peaks. Boggy will be wondering where we've gone to. He'd better have the dinner in the oven. I doubt that. Bye, then. Thanks again, Banjo. Take this jiggy I found in the ticket office earlier. You just won the ticket office? Then again, it is boarded up, so I doubt there's anyone working it. I think Witchy World's a bit understaffed. But yeah, off they go. Back to Hailfire Peaks. We'd probably see them in the house if we went back there, but I have... well, actually, I do have a reason to go back to Hailfire Peaks, just not right now. We do have to visit Big Al and Salty Joe, but one thing at a time. We'll do the Star Spinner, because to do the next jiggy, I have to turn back into the van. Yeah, the Star Spinner just requires some platforming. Just gotta jump on top of these pretty little stars here and not fall off, because it is a long way down. And make sure you're talon trotting so you can actually stay on the globe. And there's our jiggy. Easy enough. Now we just have to make our way down without dying. Yeah, that was so simple. I don't know why or how I missed that on my first run here. Alright, let's go see Humba again. But yeah, despite how messy of a first pass I did through Witchy Wood, I think we can make time for Jolly Roger as well. Clean that up too. Well, actually, to clean up Jolly Roger, I would have to go back to Hailfire Peak. So I guess we're making 2 detours before I get off tonight. Because I have to dump that water so the pigs can have their swimming hole back. Those stupid strips of bacon. Plus, I mean, since I am 100%ing, I do have to go get that cross-continental jiggy. God, words cannot explain how much I hate that jiggy in particular. Just 3 separate worlds, and for what? 1 puzzle piece. And it's not like the worlds are interconnected either. You have to go to 3 separate destinations. Well, I guess one of them is connected, because the pipe does take you to Grunty Industries, but still. Pay here to enter the Bone Jarring Dodgems Challenge. Money. The ride is now open. But yeah, welcome to the Dodgem Dome. Unfortunately, I don't think we can play the game as a car. And actually, I misspoke again, because to get the last jiggy of Witchy World, we have to make another detour. Because we have to go back to Pterodactyl Land. You'd think it's going to be simple. It's never simple. It's never, ever simple. At this point, I don't even think I'm upset. I'm just worn out. But I did bring this on myself, so I can't be too mad about it. Because like I said, like an hour ago, I had enough jiggies to beat the game at 70. That's all you need. But anyway, let's go play in the Dodgem Dome real quick. And of course, there's three doors to get past, so that's what we gotta do. Anyway, welcome to the Dodgem Challenge. It's a 1v1 and a bumper cars. Leave our Twinklies alone. Oh hey, the Twinklies relocated too. Let's see you collect 60 points worth of Twinklies in 45 seconds. Whack the bear. So yeah, it's bumper cars. And we have to collect 60 points worth of Twinklies. You guys know the drill by now. I'm not saying it again. We've been over this plenty of times. Yeah, I think this is a much safer environment, because the last time we saw the Twinklies, they were being eaten and preyed upon by their natural predators, the Twinkly Munchers. I still don't think eating glass is safe or healthy, but who am I to question an animal's diet? How many points did she say I need? 60? I'm not spawning a whole lot of blue or green ones, but hey, we managed to do it. And I got the funny number, nice. Not bad. You've beaten game 1 with 69 points. Now try my second challenge. I think we should just win automatically from getting the funny number. But anyway, challenge number 2. And you're probably thinking to yourself, well, how is it more challenging? Remember how it said it was a 1v1, the first one? Now it's a 2v1. We have one more bumper car to contend with. Which one is the gas pedal? Is it the same amount of points? Let's see you collect 50 points worth of Twinklies in 45 seconds. Whack the bear. You stole that from me. And I'm getting ganged up on. I'm getting jumped. But hey, luck is on my side, I suppose. Oh, hold up. Gotta circle back. Back off. I'm being targeted. I'm being targeted on my month. This is racist. I'm calling racism on this. Anyway, we'll get 50 points easily. I actually wanted to spawn some green ones and blue ones. I want to get the funny number again, though. That's what truly defines victory. Okay, I did it. Funny number has been achieved. Hey, what's this? You've beaten game 2 with 69 points, but there's still my third challenge. We have to get 69 points here, otherwise it's not a real victory. Take a guess as to what makes this one challenging. Yep, now it's a whole fuckfest. 3v1. Feels like Mario Party in here. You're in for a real ramen this time, pal. Try it. Let's see you collect 40 points worth of Twinklies in 45 seconds. Whack the bear. Oh, I guess I forgot to mention they're a whole lot faster. Someone installed the nitro on them. We may not get the funny number, chat. I'm sorry. I will try my hardest, but yeah, we're getting ganged up on. I'm getting slammed in the corner. Yeah, I don't think it's happening. We'll definitely get the 40 points though, but we're gonna struggle just for that. Because if they get me in the corner, I'm just boned. Mother. I literally just need one more point. Oh my god, that was close. No! You've beaten game 3 with 41 points. I suppose you'll be wanting some sort of prize. That's right. Hand it over, you bony hag. I'm surprised Grunty hands it over, but I mean, it's fair is fair. If she didn't give me anything, I would have left a 1-star review on Yelp. Then who'd be the true loser? But yeah, it's another Witchy World Jiggy in the bag. We just have one more left to do, and that involves a trip to Big L's. I wonder if Chili Billy ever got his burger. Give me some burgers, Al. Okay, kid, burger's coming right up. You want fries with that? I would. But we gotta go see Salty Joe. What? No more burgers left. Better root around for some more. There's one just under your left foot, where I can't see it. And actually, I'm thinking now, before I do end up leaving Witchy World, I should probably go back to the Cave of Horrors. So let's do that. I forget which path it is, so I'm guessing left. What do you know? I guessed right. Just gotta dodge the teethy walls, because those teeth will hurt you if you touch them. I don't know who lined up this place with teeth, but here we are. But yeah, apparently, because I'm just really bad at spotting these, like, it's been a problem the entire game, there was a ledge here I could grab onto the whole time. I know there's one of those, like, chompy things. I know it. I can feel it in my bones. Maybe I was wrong. But yeah, there was a ledge I could grab onto the whole time, and there was a Cheeto page up here the whole time. And hey, we got 20 of them. We could get 4 whole cheats with that. We should probably pay a visit to Cheeto before I end the game. I did go through the trouble of getting all his pages. Okay, well, that's taken care of. Now we can go see Salty Joe. Because yeah, we need to get some burgers and fries. But no Five Guys, though. I don't think they have a stand for that. Give me some fries, Joe. Yeah, fries coming right up. Or have a nice day, I guess. Knew he'd say that. Yep, me too. But yeah, we have to get some fries, because in case you forget, if there's some cavemen in Pterodactyl Land that want some fast food, but you're thinking to yourself, well, wait, you can't leave the park with those. There's literally a sign at the entrance that says you can't leave with any food in the park, because Grunty just sucks like that. And I mean, you are correct. You are correct in that assessment. Unfortunately, we just can't leave the park where that sign is. And that's where our fancy new suction shoes come into effect. We are going to leave the park, but we ain't gonna leave the conventional way. Well, up we go. Yeah, I paid good money for that food. I'm leaving with it. I paid a good $0 for all that. But yeah, this shortcut takes you back to the Oogle Boogle cave, so we can give them their food, cheat it out. Lovely, can feel toes again. Need food now. Me like fast food. Me need food you got. You give? I don't know how these cavemen know what fast food is, or how this is the worst camera angle known to man, but still. That tasty. Me all happy now. Well, good for you. But yeah, we had to end up making another detour to Pterodactyl Land. Me warm, but still need food. Junk food, good. We need food you got. You give? Wait, we only had 1 burger. That tasty. Me all happy now. I guess we grabbed more than 1 burger in secret. Who knows? But yeah, you gotta do all that. But, oh, yeah, the speedrun text. So, you know how when you die, it warps you back to, like, the last place that you were? That's how you can cheat that out. So if you discover that initially on your first visit to Pterodactyl Land, you can grab the fast food you need and die, and it'll take you back to where the shortcut is without needing the suction cup shoes. Bear and bird friends save Oogle Boogle tribe from extinction. Must have reward now. But yeah, that's the one instance where you don't have to backtrack for something using death warping. Why are there teeth marks on it? Me thought chocolate was inside. Jesus Christ, man. That's literally solid gold. But anyway, that was our last Witchy World Jiggy. Because yes, that does count as a... Well, actually, does it count as a Witchy World Jiggy? Yes, so we're done with Witchy World. And funny enough, we're done with Pterodactyl Land too. We do have to go back to Jolly Roger. But we have some business to do in Pterodactyl Land, so we might as well do that while we're here. There's still one more Cheeto page we need to get. And in order to get that, we need to pay a visit to our old pal Dippy. As soon as I remember where the heck he is, but I don't need to remember where he is, because we can just fly. Look, I know there were some spring shoes over here. So yeah, let's go pay Dippy a visit. Formally this time. But yeah, we already got his Jiggy, but like I said, now that his pool is all filled up, we're able to get that last Cheeto page. We passed by the suspiciously ball and cock-shaped rock. But yeah, up here is where we would pay Dippy a visit, and he would tell you that we need to, we need to fill his watering hole back up. But now that his watering hole is filled back up, we can take a swim down here and actually be able to reach this Cheeto page. Alright. And now you're thinking to yourself, we should be done with Pterodactyl Land. We collected everything, haven't we? Well, we did. We're still not done. We need to take a trip back to the Stomping Plains. We are chalking off the to-do list, though. More so than I initially thought. Like, we're actually backtracking relatively fast. So yeah, welcome back to the Stomping Plains. If you remember, there was a giant 100-foot T-Rex that we had to deal with. But like I said, Banjo's not fast enough to outrun the T-Rex. But, as I will now demonstrate, the T-Rex's stomp, much like the trash compactor in Grunty Industries, won't kill you. It'll only mostly kill you. It's nothing a nap can't fix. But honestly, considering that we have the faster movement speed, I think Banjo can actually outrun him. Barely. But yeah, that's how you're normally supposed to do it. The T-Rex's stomp will only mostly kill you, and then you just sleep it off and keep on trucking. But yeah, we get to press this nifty little Banjo switch here. And where does that Banjo switch take you? Hey Banjo, you're not leaving this world without me. Oh right, we have a bird. Well, Kazooie can just book it. Like, Kazooie's plenty fast enough to outrun this thing. We can't just leave her behind. Forgot about that. I'm sorry, Kazooie. Yeah, anyway, like I was saying, where does this Banjo switch take you? Why, to Hailfire Peaks, of course. Because, duh. And that's another Jiggy for Hailfire Peaks. It might be our last Jiggy for Hailfire Peaks, thinking about it. Let's check. We're not talking about that. Yep, that was our last Jiggy for Hailfire Peaks, so we're done with that too. Huh. The backtracking didn't take as long as I thought it would. Like, straight up. This is the one instance where everything being interconnected is actually relatively handy. It's handy on the run back, not on the initial trip. But yeah, we can go to Jolly Roger Lagoon, and I think that'll actually be it for the backtracking. We would just have to do Grunty Industries, and then we'll be ready to beat the game. So we might actually beat the game tomorrow. Anyway, it's off to the cliff tops. Well, actually, no, I lied. We do have to go to the cliff top, but I keep forgetting we have to go to Hailfire Peaks first. We have to dump that water. And then I think the pigs might telepathically give us our prize. Alright. Split up. I'm appreciating this super speed more and more. Anyway, into the water we go, because Banjo's sack is just made of freaking adamantium or something. But yeah, we press the switch. The water gets dumped out. And it goes straight into Jolly Roger's Lagoon. Somehow, because I guess it leads into the pipe. At last, we can go for a swim. Here, take this piece of gold that we stole off this smelly, bony lady in a big pointy hat. Wow, they robbed Grunty for that jiggy. I respect it. I don't respect that you had me go halfway across this continent for the sake of one puzzle piece, though. So they're not only bratty, they're thieves. But yeah, that's another jiggy for Jolly Roger Lagoon. The most obnoxious jiggy in the game, if you ask me. Yeah, the fish shooting minigame sucked. Canary Mary was also kind of annoying, but I didn't have to go to 3 separate worlds for the sake of those puzzle pieces. Those challenges were there in the present, and although they took a while, I did overcome them. Anyway, we still have to go back to Jolly Roger's. There's one more jiggy we have to claim, and it's Kazooie's claim to fame for this one. There's also one more thing we have to do after we get that jiggy. But anyway, yeah, we switch on over to Kazooie. We go to this lovely hole in the wall that we blew up, because Jolly decided to keep some gunpowder in here. And we head on right back to the Smuggler's Cavern. But yeah, there's a jiggy just all the way over there. We couldn't reach it before, but now we can fly, so we can miss. And hey, there's a Talon Torpedo door down here too, so we do actually have to come back here with the bear. Sign? Having trouble breathing underwater? Go see the shaman. Thank you, Jam Jars. That's our last jiggy for Jolly Roger Bay. Also, there is a Cheeto page in here. Why did it say that there are none? Or does the tally not start until you find one? And that makes me think there are more Cheeto pages we have to find, because I remember there was a Cheeto page in the ancient sunken bathhouse. So we will be spending we will be spending a minute in Jolly Roger's. We'll save that one for last, because that Talon Torpedo door is going to take us somewhere else, naturally. Trying to remember, where was that bathhouse at? Yeah, there are Cheeto pages in Jolly Roger's. Also, apparently there were things I never drilled up. Huh, there were doubloons that I missed. Strange. Were there any other ones I forgot to blow up? I'm actually kind of paranoid about this. I need to check. Who more grown, me or you, and don't say my age? I'm assuming you mean maturity. Me. It's me. Don't ask me to elaborate. Where did this question even come from? I'm curious. Oh, right. I forgot Pano had a Cheeto page. How much you want for that? Hello again. How much for the worthless old page? far from worthless, my friend. I was told that page comes from the legendary Cheeto book. Legendary? Oh yes, I'm afraid I won't take less than 5 doubloons for it. I don't get quality like that in here every day. So I see. 5? You run a hard bargain. What you hiding over here, Pack? I didn't know you were streaming. I posted it literally everywhere. Even in my Discord, I didn't forget. And what do you mean I'm capped? I think I'm more mature than you. See, even Loud agrees. He knows what's up. He gets it. But where are these doubloons that I'm missing? Apparently I'm short by 2. We might be spending here. I was at work. You're fine. You're fine. I'm the groaniest. It's that doesn't help. You're so unserious. Well, first off, hello, Yorin. Welcome. Also, I think everyone has a point. Like, you seem to be the only one. You seem to be the only one in denial here. My rule of thumb is if everyone in the room is saying something is true, then it's probably true. I'm not, baby. I'm grown. Nah, you're in denial. It's okay. We still love you all the same. I'm actually a little dumbfounded. Where are these doubloons at? What if the room is haters? Can you prove that they're haters? Keep in mind that includes me, and you are in my space right now. I'm actually kind of lost. Where the heck are these doubloons? I'm the biggest hater? Now you're actually capping. Like, what the heck ever, man. You can't be hater and grown? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Look at Kendrick. His entire career is off being a hater. We can only hope and pray to be as that legendary of a hater as him. And he's older than all of us in here. He's literally 5'2". He's 5'2". He's physically not grown. Yeah, physically. It manifests in other ways. You can't even use the height argument. I'm taller than you and more mature. Checkmate. I'm 5'7". Yeah, I'm taller than you. I'm 5'9". Try again. Also, hello, happy to catch a stream. Well, I'm glad to have you. I can't exactly say I'm having fun, because, like, Banjo Tooie has been testing me. We're close to the end game, so that's nice, but Jesus Christ, this game. Also, I have zero freaking clue where these doubloons are. He was not 6'5". I can't vouch for that. I can't vouch for that. I'm just gonna believe him. Thanks again, and remember, it's Grab a Sailor Night in here every Wednesday. I think we'll give it a miss. It's very popular. 1 doubloon gets you 5 tankards of Seaman's brew. Haha, Seaman. Thanks again. I can vouch the capper if you say so. There's gotta be some doubloons in here. Maybe the good captain has some? You don't look too hot, though. I were in this fine game. That's why you blocked. Wow, that is some extreme cap. I'm afraid our jukebox is broken at the moment. A real pity. I just love dancing to this salty seaman shanty. Perhaps you'll find a way to fix it. Jumping him and Momocon. I don't endorse this. I have no skin in this game. Are there even any more doubloons left to find? Did I just, like, screw myself out of this? I feel like I could have blown that door up and saved myself 2 doubloons. But if they actually cheat me out of that Cheeto page, that doesn't really feel fair. Jump first, ask questions later. I don't think this was part of the job description. I'm pretty sure this wasn't part of the job description. I'm really about to be here for the next 10 minutes looking for some frickin' doubloons, among other things. You sure I can't blow up this glass? Okay, well, I tried. Can we haggle? The page is still available if you want it. I'm sure it would still be here next year. It would still be 5 doubloons. Do I have a sale? What do you say? Well, if you change your mind, you know where I am. Where are these frickin' doubloons, man? Is there a patch of ground that I forgot to blow up or something? It feels like that. You will get slammed, probably. I'm a lover, not a fighter. I'm trying to look to see if any of these patches of ground are uneven. I don't believe they are. I genuinely can't think of where these doubloons are. I've looked everywhere. Everywhere that isn't under the ocean anyway. Yeah, I got nothing. But anyway, speaking of under the ocean, that's where we have to head. Maybe I'll find some doubloons down there. Sunken treasure or whatever. Trying to think. Where is it that I had to go? It was the Talon Torpedo door. I just don't remember which one that was. Yeah, also, Loud has a point. You're literally antagonizing me. That's not very grown-up behavior of you. Okay, yeah, we have arrived in the ancient bathhouse, where apparently there was a freaking Cheeto page or something. I will not believe your lies. I'm pretty sure I rescued all the green Jinjos anyway. Okay, we just gotta get real high up. I'm pretty sure I pressed glide there, but okay. There we go. So yeah, for some reason, we just have to... Yeah. Sorry about that, but yeah, for some reason we have to be able to glide just to get this one Cheeto page. It's just very egregious, but it's done. Well, that's one. And I know where the second one is, so we gotta go back to the smuggler's cave. Maybe some doubloons were smuggled down there, who knows. Where's the warp pad again? It's over here. Where are these frickin' doubloons, man? I wasn't even considering Momocon, but since it's close to my birthday, I might as well. I don't think I'll be attending this year. If anything, I don't really think I'm taking any trips this year. I well, one, the money's not there, and two, I'm kind of concerned about getting on a plane. I'm not even gonna front. If I do go to an event this year, it's gonna be strictly local. That said, I do have some options considering where I am located geographically. But yeah, we gotta go to the Smuggler's Cavern. Because, one, there's a transparent fish with a Cheeto page inside it, so, torpedo mode engage. Okay, yeah, we gotta give it some juice. I didn't think I'd be that close to it. That was relatively easy. Also, wait, where does this go? I'm over in Alabama, so I can definitely branch out for some cool events. Yeah, that's way closer. Oh, there's a secret passage to the Smuggler's Cavern from here. Didn't know that. Genuinely didn't know that, but, we need to be in the Smuggler's Cavern. And I need to be able to find 2 of these frickin' doubloons. You'd think they would have smuggled some down here, but apparently I'm not so lucky. Anyway, let's bust this up. So yeah, we bust up a pipe door. Now we can swim through it. I wonder where it goes. It's not like we know of a rather industrial world where some pipes go or anything like that. No siree. But yeah, we're back in Grunty Industries again, because all paths lead to hell, I guess. We do have to freeze these fans, though. Wow, they actually don't damage you when they're frozen. I thought they'd, like, at least knock you back. But yeah, we swim through that pipeline for the sake of a Jinjo. And hey, we've rescued all the blue Jinjos now. They'd like you to have this. But yeah, that's it. We'll be back in Grunty Industries soon enough, but not right now. Back to Jolly Roger, because we still have to figure out how to pay for that last Cheeto page. Because I don't think we're going to be able to haggle that price down. But yeah, moral of the story is I'm more mature than you. Deal with it. Alright, let's get out of here. We can go doubloon hunting. And after I'm done doubloon hunting, we're done for tonight. Because then tomorrow I can focus strictly on Grunty Industries and beating this game. Finally. I'm actually racking my head as to where these balloons are, though, bro. Like, there's something I'm missing, clearly. And I think it has to be in town. I don't think there would be balloons, not balloons, doubloons. There'd be doubloons underwater. Unless, you know, I missed something in the sunken pirate ship or something. I'm just not seeing anything, man. I'm just not seeing anything. A bear stole me glory. Looked a bit like you, he did. I already told the story about Captain Black Eye, but in case you missed it, Captain Black Eye was the main bad guy for the game that Banjo was originally supposed to be, called Dreamland of Giants. But that game got retooled into what we know as Banjo-Kazooie. Do they have a lot of events locally over there? Oh yeah, for context, I'm in Illinois, so I mean, there's quite a few things. There's Anime Midwest from what I've heard about, there's C2E2, there's Combo Breaker. In fact, if I didn't go to MomoCon last year, I probably would have gone to Combo Breaker because they were on the same weekend being Memorial Weekend. And Combo Breaker's literally like 15 minutes from where I live, so... These doubloons are gonna drive me crazy, bro. Like, I don't know. I've looked everywhere. Lucky, yeah, I've only been once, but it was a good time. It was a real good time. Yeah, I've actually looked everywhere. Like, genuinely. I couldn't tell you where these last two doubloons are, or if I've spent some doubloons that I shouldn't have spent. Hang on, let us consult the magic book one last time, assuming it'll tell me anything about them. Yeah, the guide is not helping me, so I guess I'm just gonna be looking around. I guess I'm just gonna be looking around. I'm not gonna look around too much. I'm gonna give it 10 minutes, man. I'm gonna give it 10 minutes, and if I can't find anything, maybe it's not meant to be. Maybe it's just the one Cheeto page that got away. That seems like rather flawed design to design a Cheeto page that you can potentially miss. Can I blow this up? It was worth a shot. What about these? Because it genuinely feels like I found every doubloon in the frickin' game. Or the frickin' map. I could always look it up. That's an option. Plus, it's not like the doubloons respawn. So I'm pretty sure they don't. Did not mean to do that. Okay, hang on, I'm looking to see if I can even still possibly get this. I swear there's gotta be someplace I haven't looked. Yeah, there's that hollow honeycomb piece down there. That's the basement to Grunty Industries. I'm sorry this is less than entertaining, but like, geez. I just genuinely don't know where else to look. Because Yeah, we got the doubloons from the captain. Good music, ain't it? I'm just chilling while I appreciate that. Hang on a second. Hold up. I really thought that one. You're not holding out on me, are you, Mumbo? No? Okay. Okay, buddy. In the lagoon underneath the caged Jinjo. There was a caged Jinjo? Am I dumb? I think I'm dumb. I know these doubloons are here somewhere. How many missing? 2? I'm missing 2. Literally 2 of them. And I feel like I've searched the entire town. Because I know they're in the town. They're not underwater. How did I miss those? I was in here before. Okay, well... There's 4 of them down here. They actually put extra doubloons, just in case. Okay, well... Now we can visit the pawn rat. They actually put extra doubloons. I'm just stupid and tired, I guess. Give me that page. Welcome back. The page is still available if you want it. I do want it. Normally I wouldn't, but here we are. What do you say? Yes. Right, friend. Let's see some gold. Speaking of giving money, please help yourselves. You're lucky you have a cane. And that I can't break that glass. Only he can break the glass. Okay, now I think we're done with Jolly Roger. For real this time. We are. We're done with Witchy World, we're done with Jolly Roger, we're done with Pterodactyl Land, and we just have Grunty Industries to do. I spent an hour and a half in that level, and look how much I've accomplished. I did get all the Jinjos, though. In fact, I think that's all the Jinjos in the game. Let me look. Yeah, we've gotten all the Jinjos in the game, which means we've gotten all the Jiggies in the hub world, too. Because that's the majority of them, despite the one that they give you for free. So yeah, we literally just have Grunty Industries to do and we're done. And that's something we'll do for tomorrow, because that's probably going to take another hour and a half, if not the whole 2 hours. And then we can beat the game. But, you know what? While we're here, let's go visit Jiggy Wiggy. We have 2 more Jiggy challenges to do, despite having every world unlocked. Because, like I said, it's a bit of a top of the tower situation. Yeah, we have way more than 55. we're golden on that. But yeah, there is one more area we can unlock, but it's not a world in the traditional sense. It's just a path we have to go to. I'm surprised I got that right. But yeah, as you can see, the last couple challenges are no easy feat. There's only 2 puzzle pieces filled in for that. Only 2. And the image is supposed to be a lot more filled out than that, but graphical hiccups, what can you do? But I'm just so good at this that I'm still filling it in regardless. I think I'm actually doing this faster than the last one, which is hilarious. Yeah, the Cloud Cuckoo Land one took me longer than this. We did it. You have completed Jiggy Wiggy's Challenge 9, so now the Great One will show you the way. There's 10 challenges in total. And the 10th one is the final one, and like I said, you need 70 Jiggies to beat the game. Or to be able to beat the game is more apt. Anyway, behold the power of the mighty Jiggy Wiggy. And you're probably wondering where our final destination is. Well, it's in the quagmire. Fittingly enough, and we need the suction cup shoes to be able to get up there. But yeah, it opens the door to our final destination, Cauldron Keep. We gotta go hit the witches where they live. And we will do that in due time. You are indeed the chosen one. You also have enough Jiggies to attempt Challenge 10. Yeah, we needed 70 for that. And here we have Jiggy Wiggy's final challenge. And as you can imagine from the final challenge, you have to fill in the whole thing from scratch. So let's do it. We don't have any sort of visual guide, we're just guessing. But it turns out I'm actually a pretty good guesser. A really, really good guesser from the looks of it. I'm sorta making it out though. I'm actually too good at this. I'm scaring myself. Like, I'm actually scaring myself. Plus, I mean, the corners will never lead you astray. You always start with the corners in a puzzle. That's just fact of life, I feel. I mean, the image is sort of familiar. I think we've seen that before. You've completed Jiggy Wiggy's Challenge 10, so now the Great One will show you the way. So yeah, Jiggy Wiggy has one more area to unlock with his mighty powers. You'd think the witches would have some kind of safeguard against this, but nah, they didn't take into account the power of the mighty Jiggy Wiggy. But yeah, that's Cauldron Keep, and we have an area to unlock that's inside Cauldron Keep. The top of Cauldron Keep, actually. Just like we had to unlock the top of the tower in the last game. And with that, we've unlocked the top of the tower. And that's it. We could beat the game right now, but we're 100%ing, so we can't do that. That'll be for next time. Excellent. You have proved yourself most worthy by opening all the doors. A superb special challenge now awaits. One that has no reward. It is the greatest test of all. Press B if you wish to try it. Oh yeah. I think Jiggy Wiggy has a special challenge for you, though. I think that challenge is actually hard, though, because I think you actually have to rotate the puzzle pieces. Also, you can just walk back in whenever you want. But like you said, it has no reward, so we're not doing it. But yeah, the quagmire is the final destination. Because we have to go to Grunty Industries, and then after that, we have to go beat up the witch. But like I said, we're going to do all that next time. I am beat. This was almost 3 hours. This was almost a 3 hour stream. Jesus Christ. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it as always. The end is in sight, and then Thursday and Friday we can get to our mystery title. I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. Appreciate it, and I'll see you tomorrow, I guess. W stream, thank you. Feels weird being live on a Tuesday, but here we are, I guess.